Today we talk about spaghetti and meatballs, McDonald's mozzarella sticks, and planning your perfect day for maximum output. Hello everybody, welcome to Equals Alternatives episode 67. I'm your host Mike Vacanti, and today we are reviewing the OG Olive Garden spaghetti and meatballs in meat sauce. This is a lot of food. 1,100, 220, 1,120 calories. Fairly high protein, like 62 grams of protein, and there's only 3 meatballs in here. The meat sauce is providing a good amount of that, and noodles themselves, like there are a lot of noodles in here, so a lot of carbs and some trace protein in there as well. Equal to, this is just disgusting. I ate a bite of one of these because mozzarella sticks are good. Like, it seems like something you can't screw up. You can buy them at a hockey rink, or you can get them at a grocery store and throw them in the microwave or oven and cook them well. These from McDonald's were just disgusting. And I ate it shortly after it was purchased, so it wasn't cold and hard like they are now. But I actually, literally spit it back out because it wasn't that bad that I had to spit it back out, but it was bad enough that I didn't want that grease in my mouth and fat in my macros for the day. I was just like, I can't handle this. But yeah, let's talk about this. The OG. So what we have here is a high-ish fat, 50 grams of fat, high carb meal. So if it's a training day or if it's a rest day and you are in a deficit, this really isn't going to work for either of those. And it's sad because it's a classic. Like, spaghetti and meatballs is a classic. When you eat out, things with sauces are something that it makes sense to avoid. And what I mean by that is the majority, not the majority, but a good amount, I would say 40% of the fat here is coming from oil in the marinara sauce. So sauces in general are something, here, let's get into the alternative. This'll help me solidify the point I'm incoherently trying to make here. The garlic chicken, which has 62 protein, only 30 carb, primarily coming from a big side of mashed potatoes here, like a pretty big side. I think it's just under a cup of mashed potatoes. Sitting on a bed of spinach, and it smells really good. I'm actually going to eat this for dinner because this looks outstanding. But when you are eating out, getting something that has any kind of sauce, whether it's an obviously fatty sauce like a white sauce, a cream-based sauce, which is going to have a lot of fat, or something like this is going to have oil in there. Representing my man Paul Hoig's living shirt, living every day to the fullest. I feel like I've been a little soft this week on extra content with the episodes. Like, there isn't a lot to say here. You go to the OG. The salad and breadsticks are going to add up too, right? You get the unlimited salad and breadsticks. Do they still do unlimited? I believe they do, but they don't bring it out until after you order something to prevent people coming in and just getting the salad and breadsticks and then leaving. But 130-ish calories per breadstick, and that salad with a fair amount of, this actually isn't all-you-can-eat salad, but a fair amount of fatty dressing on there adds up super quickly. This is easily a 1,500 to 1,800 calorie meal without counting drinks or a potential dessert or anything like that. But pretty good alternative, garlic chicken. Question of the day. It is episode 67. I posted a day in the life video on Facebook. I'm going to post it on YouTube also, and we'll link it up here so you guys can check that out if you want to, where, it's just a fun, quick, light video where it shows what I eat throughout the day, but primarily how I block off my schedule, or try to, in a perfect day, for maximum output and efficiency while still cutting out time to have fun and do things I like doing. But I think the perfect day exercise is really useful, especially if you haven't done it or if you haven't done it recently. So in the comments, I really want you to comment. I like reading these a lot. I read all of the Facebook comments and tried to give some feedback where I could on some of these. Give me a breakdown. Take 1.5 or 2 minutes and give me a breakdown of your perfect day. And you can give me a training day and a rest day. If you're weird like me, and those days are actually pretty different with workout, food intake, and how you use your time, when you are more productive on those days. But give me your perfect day. Spell it out in the comments. Give me times, or just give me an order, or how you like to do things, whatever. But break down your perfect day. I am about to eat this garlic chicken dish. Remember, your body is still counting macros, even if you're not. All right, you guys, I'm pissed. I'm pissed because I think this show sucks. And I mean that. I think that for those of you who watch it, I love you, and I think you're awesome, but I don't think that I add that much value in equals and alternatives. Like, I would not watch this show. I would watch 5 or 6 or 7 episodes of this show, and then I'd be like, okay, I get it. Like, count my fucking calories or macros or protein and go lift weights and, like, make progress. And comparing different foods, while the graphics on social media add value to people who don't currently count their calories or macros and might open them up, like, to this world and show them how to take control of their nutrition and manage their body composition in the future. For those of you who already know what you're doing, I think that you're wasting your time watching it. And that's obviously not what I want as the host and creator of the show. Like, I want to add value for you guys so that it is a good use of your time and so that you benefit and have a better life from watching it. So what we are going to start doing, when someone signs up for my email list that I like email once a month, there's an auto responder it's like an ask me anything email. I wrote up a template and it sends it out, and if the person responds to that, then we like jam via email. And so what I'm gonna do, in the spirit of going deeper and like solving real individual problems and trying to add real value for you guys outside of, yes, I know I can look up the Olive Garden PDF and I can figure this out, and this is kind of cute and funny, but I'll get something lean and I'll hit my macros. I want to start answering super detailed, like super individualized questions, and then trying to apply them at scale a little bit so it can help more than just this one person, Kayla. So this will help more than just Kayla. But yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna ask this right now. I got this email 3 days ago. I'm clearly behind on my email. Hi, Mike. Chit chat. So I'm currently 5'7", 134, probably 25% body fat. I want to weigh 120. So she wants to lose 14 pounds of fat, I assume. I've been there before, but basically by doing 500 calorie cardio workouts and eating very little. Okay. I'm interested in tracking macros because I want to lean out. Here is my question. When calculating macros, do I plug in the weight I want to be or the weight I currently am? Does that make sense? Yes, it absolutely makes sense. Here's the thing we need to realize about setting up your macros initially. It is a complete estimate. Now, some equations are really bad, some equations are pretty decent, some equations are like fairly good, the best I've seen, that will be in the app when it comes out, the OTR app, and I'm also going to write a post and I think publish my equations just for you guys to have. But any equation is a guess, right? It's an estimate of maintenance, and then it sets your deficit based on how fast you want to make progress, and it distributes your macros based on the creator of that equation. Should you use your body weight or your goal body weight, your current body weight or goal body weight? I use current body weight, but it depends on the equation. Like, if the equation is set up to use goal body weight, that might make sense. However, in 90+%, maybe 95+% of equations, it makes sense for you to use current. Now, I actually use lean body mass because I use the Catch-McCardle equation, which uses lean body mass to calculate BMR, and then based on your estimated BMR, which is strongly correlated with the amount of lean mass you have, based on that, I will use a multiplier based on how active you are and some other things going on to estimate your total daily energy expenditure. But use your current, it makes sense to use your current weight or current lean body mass rather than your goal in almost all instances. All right. Since I last saw you guys, I ate most of the chicken and half the mashed potatoes. Actually really tasty. Garlic chicken, OG. All right, this is a thing. I think this is a thing. I think I'm gonna do, and now I'm just gonna email Kayla this video once it's up and I don't have to type all this out. I think this is a thing. We're doing it. We're really doing it. Tell me what you think. All right, I love you. Bye.